Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abhishek and today in the 138th, and I'm back with a new video as usual. I make videos every day, no matter what, and I've been doing this for the last 130 days, and I will continually doing for until I complete this challenge. Actually, this challenge is 1,000 days long challenge, and I'm gonna do it 800. How many more days? 862 more days. I guess, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so my math is not that good. Okay, but I think it is correct. Oh, I've come here to make a video actually. I was after having lunch, I had two choices: either go to sleep or just make do anything productive, right? And actually, after having dinner, I watched a podcast. I told you yesterday that I'm watching 4 hours podcast, 4 hours long podcast at the Diary of CEO, like where the guest is Andrew Huberman, one of the greatest scientists, neuroscientists of 21st century, I guess. And yeah, he is. He has taught me a lot of things, like which I was not aware of until yesterday. Before yesterday, right? So yeah, I've learned a lot of things, and literally I highly recommend you go watch that podcast. It literally helps you guys. Okay, so this is just I just remind you. Okay, so don't tell me you will regret it. Okay, you will learn a lot of things about that, and you will be uh you know 2 step 4 step ahead of this version currently you are. Literally, I personally feel like I am ahead of more than 4 5 version, step ahead. Like, if I had not watched that podcast, I would not be thinking like this. Like, my mentality has completely changed because of him. The and I especially, and I also want to thank the host of the Diary of CEO, Steve. Literally, you are doing great, man. And I think I will be in your podcast one day. So just it's time for me to grind every day, no matter what. Okay, and I'll keep doing it no matter what. Just this is what I do, and I've slept 8 hours today. I guess more than 8 hours, but below than 10 hours. Okay, so why did I feel asleep? Why did I feel lazy? The only one reason is because of carbs I had. But I'm avoiding carbs, especially rice and pulses. Like, a lot. I do not eat a lot these days because I have figured out, actually I have also learned this from internet, social media, because there are pros and cons of everything in this world. So I'm trying to use social media for good use, that I can be the better version of myself. And this is the time I spend with myself is when I try to learn a lot of things, literally. Like, and I have decided one more thing. I think I should make 1 minute short every day, to talk about anything, like literally anything. So for that I have to research a little bit about that, and then I will edit that sort, and I'll upload simply. Okay, so there is no big deal. The only question is, I mean, like, and there the only problem is I am too lazy to do that. But this won't work, bro. Just you have to do it, right? just don't be scared anymore, because you have done so much great things. And there are some things that I regret about doing those things. Okay, so everyone has some regrets and proud moments, right? And yeah, and but from now on I will try to work hard. I mean, like, what kind of work hard? Like, literally, I will try to work to achieve all of my goals. Literally, I mean, those goals which are really I mean, which I really need to complete. Okay, so yeah. And can see, you can see my beard. My beard is coming a little bit. Okay, I guess I don't look like a kid anymore. uh, I would look like a kid, like when I saved, right? Okay, but right now the situation is completely changed, I think. Oh yeah, it's been 6 minutes. We're gonna speak 4 minutes more, and then we'll end this video just right here, as we usually do, and upload these videos on YouTube. Like, that's what we do, right? We don't do any kind of podcast, we don't do any kind of, we don't I don't make any kind of videos, but I should try. Oh well, it's not like that I don't make any type of videos, but I don't upload, and I think I'm not good at those things, but i should I should at least try. That's what just I think I have to do. 6:45, 6, almost 7. And yeah, I'm gonna do that no matter what. Like, literally, I'm gonna achieve all those goals. I'm just 21 right now, and I have started my preparation. And one of the most useful thing I have learned from that podcast is about dopamine. Right, literally. I just recommend you guys, if you're watching this video, please go watch that podcast. Literally, it can change your life. Yeah. And if you already aware about the dopamine spike, then it's good. Okay. Yeah, but you can also learn a lot of things about those from that. But I presently felt my English is not that intense. Like, sometimes I could not understand some things they spoke about. But yeah, if your English is, I mean, if you are not lower, like, if you can, if you understand a little bit of English, then you can understand. Okay, just go and turn on the subtitle, because even though they haven't uploaded any subtitles, but there is a feature called subtitles, and these there the icon in mobile phone, the icon is on the top of the screen, but in laptop PC, the icon is just below, just to the left side of the setting button. There is a setting, like, the round setting icon, and just to the left there is another icon, subtitle. I believe you all know about that. Okay, so I'm just, why would I tell that? Okay. Oh yeah. I'm just thinking, and I've learned about the deep rest, something called, you have, for at least, you just don't sleep, and you just lay on the bed, and you just close your eyes and don't move your body. Okay, and you don't, okay, it's fine if you have time, you can sleep, but you have to think continuously about, like, what is going on, like something like about that. And he called that technique, I mean, that thing called something, I forget, I'm sorry, my memory is, I think, weak. This is because I have not familiar this I have not I'm not familiar with those words. Yeah, that could be the reason. I'm going to try. Actually, I'm trying to avoid those unnecessary words and sentences which is not needed, which is not necessary. Okay, so like this, I just said the unnecessary words. So I know it's not unnecessary, but if you use it too often, that it is unnecessarily, and that is what I do, and it becomes unnecessary for me, right? And right is as well. I use this right word a lot, but I am avoiding it, so I think, yeah, it's working. And what did he talk? Okay, this you can listen that podcast, right? Actually, I'm thinking right now, like, what should I talk to you? Like, mm, I brought up water bottle today. This is not a water bottle. This is Sprite bottle, but uh, we have filled with this. We have filled this bottle with water, and today is our gym, and today our gym is off. That's why I did a little bit shoulder workout. I did two front delt exercise, two middle delt, and one real delt. Okay, if you guys don't know about delt, also in our shoulder there are three muscle. The first and the front delt, the middle, and the rear. Okay, so we, in order to build a round shoulder, you have to build three of them muscle. Okay, you cannot just skip any of them. And usually I train one times a week my soldiers, because I feel like, but sometimes I train two times a week, but I feel, mm, it's enough if you train your shoulders only one time in a week, because when you do chest workout, you do bench press, dumbbell press, and you do lat pull down, something like that, or that workout at your back day. So it engages, our shoulder engages in a lot of workouts. So I think that's not enough to do. It's not compulsory. It's not, I mean, we don't have to do solo workout two times a week. Yeah. Let me drink a little bit of water, because my mouth, I feel like there is no liquid right now. And you know what, guys? I've told you about this thing earlier, I think, and if you haven't watched that video, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you one more time, which is, do not eat a lot of carbs in breakfast or lunch, because it's gonna make you lazy. You want to sleep after loading a lot of carbs, and that is what happened to every human being. Okay, even me, who am I? Okay, just it happens to all of the human beings. So instead of loading too much carb, what can you do is, you can just, mm, don't you can just avoid it. Okay, there is no other situation, there is no any other solution. You can just add a lot of proteins, vegetables, and your body doesn't need that much carb at one time. Okay, instead of having too much carb at a single time, you can just split those, after 2 hours, after 3 hours, sometimes, something like that. Okay, you can have the other portion, left portion, like, let's suppose you eat 500 grams of rice, okay, at your lunch. Usually in India, Nepal, Bangladesh, I don't know about Bangladesh, but India, Nepal, have we eat too much carb at our, some people uh, eat that at the breakfast, or some people have too much breakfast at lunch. Okay, so that's what happens usually, and that is the reason we feel lazy, we gain too much weight. So carbs is the one of the biggest reasons you get fat. But that doesn't mean that you should not have carb, you should do more workout. I mean, more like at least you can do a little bit workout if you don't do any workout. But if you do workout at your home, you should probably join a gym, because that's the place where you learn about your different muscle groups, and you learn how to teach how to train your muscles. Like, if you are, I mean, like, if you have if you have money, then you can hire a coach. But if you don't have too much money, you just learn from other. Okay, you can just ask them. That's what I did, and I learned almost how to train every muscle, I think. And that's where your communication skill get better, right? If you communicate with others, that's how your communication skills gonna get better, right? There is no any other option. And that's what I feel. And that is true, I think. That's true. So I totally agree with you that we need a coach, who can teach us how to be good at anything. That is totally true. And why don't why don't I have any coach? And my answer is simple: because I can't afford right now. Yeah, you heard it right. I don't have any fucking job. I don't just I haven't made a penny yet. Yeah, you heard it right. I live with my family, and they feed me, and they do shopping for me, they buy me clothes, literally. And even though they do that, but sometimes I feel stressed. Oh yeah, because I'm 21, I'm stressed. And one thing I learned from yesterday's podcast is you really have to control, you should know how to control your stress, because that's when you get strong. That's when you gain the ability to control your stress. Okay, and just be quiet. If the situation is getting worse, even with your family, just be quiet and listen them, and they will realize when their anger goes down. Okay, so you just have to wait. Okay, you cannot you cannot start arguing with them. Okay, if they are, I mean, accusing you of something, then you can just a little bit, no, I didn't know, no, why would I do that? Like, you can say something like that, but do not engage in an argument with your parents. Literally, it's gonna get worse. i I have involved in a lot of arguments. As far as I have realized, I have failed almost. So, what I do, I just listen to them. Oh man, okay, 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 okay. And most of the time, even if you are, you know, even if you are guilty, you don't want to be guilty because of our ego. How can I be guilty? No, I cannot be guilty. I'm right at the point. Okay. So it happens, right? And I think I will speak 2 more minutes, which will be more than 20 minutes today. Oh yeah, I think I'm doing good at English video. And I'm forgetting one more thing, which is very important, and that is I'm avoiding I'm avoiding to practice my F1 visa, even though I told myself that I will continuously upload videos on YouTube about F1 visa, and where